Okay, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear in a school assembly.
Don't forget that the new after-school club, Coding Privacy in the Dark Web, starts tonight with the caretaker in the basement.
Of course, all students are eligible for the Duke of Edinburgh Award, but only the sixth form girls can apply for the Duke of York Award.
As champions of diversity, we are thrilled to announce the appointment of our first ever straight PE teacher.
And finally, pupils, I'd like to introduce Miss Granger, who's going to be our new French teacher. And may I say, Miss Granger, on behalf of the entire school, ooh la la.
After the unfortunate death of Mr. Thomas, his woodwork class now have the sad task of building...
And just as a reminder, that Parents' Evening is in 2 weeks, so orphans, time to find yourselves a date.
Let us pray. Hands together, eyes closed. Are all your eyes closed?
And this morning, unfortunately, Marcus Rashford was declared match fit, so no lunch.
So don't forget, if you've got a fit mum, ask her to come on the class trip to Paris.
Have you boys been masturbating over the new French assistant? Well, why not?
Well, that's enough from me. I'd now like to hand over to the chair of the school governors, Lord
As a reward for this year's outstanding GCSE results, I will reveal which of the teachers have boned.
And best wishes, of course, to Year 7's orienteering team, wherever they may be.
OK, everyone remember, hands on heads and get on the fucking ground!
Okay, all right, yes, settle down. Yes, okay, yes, that's enough now. Yes, it's all very amusing. Settle down. Yes, I know I forgot to wear trousers today.
And congratulations to the Science Club, who've just secured a £133 million PPE contract.
Right. After the incident yesterday, what's left of Year 11 will no longer be allowed to play Squid Game in the playground.
I never thought I'd see the day where my little pupils got this big, but I have taken a lot of ecstasy.
Right, a word about bullying. I think we should bring it back. Let's start with Jenkins. He absolutely reeks the piss.
The next topic is unlikely lines from a superhero movie.
I am Thor, especially around the penis and balls area.
Oh my God, it's Spider-Man! Graham, get the Hoover! I am Catwoman.
The Avengers must not make mistakes. I want to know which one of you is responsible. Was it you, clusterfuck?
My spidey sense is tingling. But just down the left side of my body. Oh, call an ambulance, quick.
Superman, you're American, aren't you? Well, I'm your British equivalent. Reasonably good chap.
No, I'm sorry. It's just that when you asked if I wanted to join Suicide Squad, I didn't realise you meant Al Qaeda.
Excuse me, Commissioner Gordon. I have to go and let Catwoman out before she shits on the carpet.
Why's the Hulk sent me a picture of a courgette? Oh, you dirty bastard!
Well, that's really wrapped everything up. I don't think we need a sequel.
I am Magneto, and even though we're from a different franchise, I'm strangely drawn to Iron Man.
Getting old won't stop me, Robin. Quick, to the Bat Mobility Scooter.
Batman named himself after the thing that he feared most, and so did I. Abandonment boy. Wait, where are you going?
I, Batman, will take you down, Joker. Send tweet. That's my Bruce Wayne account. Shit. Fuck off.
You saw me step back when he did it, and then you kept that all, okay, and then you
With uncontrollable anger, Ed Byrne becomes the Hulk.
Oh, it's like the old days, isn't it?
Danger's just over the corner. Fetch me my cape. Oh, God, I'm already wearing it. What am I like? Forget my head of it wasn't screwed on.
Better be good.
Oh, pressure.
Remember, Aquaman, you must live by this code. No running, no diving, no diving.
At the end of that round, the points go to Angela, Hugh and Glenn. Okay, here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to hear at the Royal Variety Show.
Hello, I'm Frankie Boyle.
Our next act, Mr. Memory, couldn't be with us this evening. He's in the Pizza Express in Woking.
They asked me not to do any Prince Andrew jokes tonight, and I said, sure, no sweat.
And for her next trick, the Queen will make Prince Andrew's birthday disappear.
At this point in the evening, I'd just like to ask the members of the royal family to put their rifles away as I welcome to the stage the cast of The Lion King.
At 93 years old, I think we'll all agree it's just good to see her out the house at this time of year. Give it up for Madonna.
Welcome, Ginger, Baby, Sporty, Posh, and the other one. Yes, it's the royal family. Unfortunately, Prince Andrew is running late because he's stuck in trafficking.
Well, we're now going to end this evening of royal entertainment in this magnificent theatre in the traditional way, a fly-through by the Red Arrows.
It's now my privilege to introduce the rock band R.E.M. I've got a photograph of me with them years ago. That's me in the corner.
This next act needs no introduction.
Yes, she bends, she twists, she contorts herself, but the Queen cannot get out of her obligation to attend this shit show.
And your card is what? The four of clubs.
I think you're going to enjoy this, Your Majesty. Our next act is a dog act. He uses corgis because they're exactly the right shape to fit in the cannon.
Welcome to the stage, Britain's premier OAP breakdancing group, Hip Hop.
No, Liz, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Okay, next topic is unlikely things to hear at a wedding or funeral.
It was always Alan's dream to be buried with his wife. So this afternoon, we shot her.
All the tables are named after mine and my wife's favourite films. I know it's quite crowded over there on the Human Centipede, but if you all squeeze in together, you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you, no. I've had more than enough free Prosecco.
Yes, I know it's traditional for the bride to have something blue. I just don't think you should have dug up Grandma.
Just because he was morbidly obese doesn't mean he can't be buried with dignity. Gary, get the forklift.
In life, he was a strong, confident and capable man. Excelled at everything he did. Apart from swimming, obviously.
At least George died doing what he loved. Heroin.
I know it's customary as father of the bride to give my daughter away, but I'd like to try something different. 55, 55, 55, 60,
And if you look on the back of today's order of service, you'll see a picture of Ethel when she was much younger. I think we'll all agree it's one for the wank bank.
Today is not a sad day. It's a celebration because, after all, Trevor was a prick.
Bride side or groom side? I don't know, I'll fuck them both.
Why she drove into oncoming traffic, we will never know. Perhaps Vera by name?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Never WhatsApp while walking, he got hit by a bus.
We choreographed our own first dance because we are arseholes.
No, it's funny. No, I just realised it's just because I've never actually met a Scottish widow. You know, it's like...
Sadly, today, we all know exactly where Wally is.
And I'd like to congratulate the bride's mother on how well she looks tonight, although not as well as she'd look on my dick! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
My goodness, yes, that is a lovely ring. Now, pop your trousers back on.
Does anybody else find there's a seriously inconsistent tone at this wedding or funeral?
Raymond was a man of many parts. None of them worked, that's why he's dead.
Here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to hear in a religious program.
Mary, shag, avoid, Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Does Jesus save? Let's check the VAR.
If you'd like to make a donation, please use the church's own online payment system, PayPal.
And Jesus was born in a manger, surrounded by sandwiches and cappuccinos, for this was a Preta manger.
Can we all stop calling Andrew Scott the sexy priest from Fleabag? Every priest is sexy when you've had enough altar wine.
So if you want to hire an outfit for a marriage in a mosque, come here. Mosque Bros.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for Stargazing Live, where Dara O'Brien and Brian Cox will fill your head with heathen lies.
And there's the priest wearing a special new dog collar for the event. Welcome to Fetish Week on Songs of Praise.
Welcome to the show in which a man wearing a turban will help you when you can't get through the chain barriers. This is Seek Assistance.
In Judaism, there is no hell, just a Labour Party conference.
Well, due to a typo on the programme this morning, we have a bishop, an imam, and representing the Jewish community, the Chief Rabbit.
Thank you for watching Songs of Praise, and remember, when you go to heaven, I'm sure it'll be fine when God says, "But you didn't go to church," and you said, "No, but I did watch it on the telly."
And then it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, which I can only assume had something to do with the homosexuals.
And Jesus fed the gathering with the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, apart from the vegan with the wheat allergy who had to bring his own stuff.
This is St. Paul's Cathedral, which, because of a no-deal Brexit, is now a Wetherspoons.
And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And then he created Eve, but he didn't fancy her, so he switched off his light, because no likey, no lighty.
The next topic is things a sports commentator would never say.
England have won the World Cup.
And that was 11.3 seconds. Sorry, Michael, you will not be getting a second date.
Ronaldo there being booked by the referee for taking his shirt off. He should know the rules by now. You are not allowed to take the referee's shirt off.
Well, in this Grand National, as they come round to the chair for the second time, the music stops. Red rum is eliminated.
And you join us now for the diving. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't very impressive. Oh no, sorry. Oh, no, you join us here for the swimming. Oh.
Well, I think from here he's going to go for the top right-hand corner, and he does! That is how you stick on a stamp.
Judges there, all very impressed. A textbook reverse tuck. You're watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Is that Maria Sharapova or Mock the Week's Olga Koch?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. We've got a very exciting afternoon of sport ahead of us, but first, the golf.
Welcome to the World's Strongest Man competition, where we see Dave from Sunderland attempt to pull a bus. They really will shag just anything.
And now time for the gay horses. I mean, dressage.
And he has rested the ball there perfectly on the cushion. This really is a lovely new saddle they've made for Lance Armstrong.
Well, at the start of the day, I asked if he'd got the bottle. Now he has proved he has got the bottle. That is my bottle. Give me my bottle.
Will it be gold? Will it be silver? Will it be bronze? Who knows what colour the Russians' urine test will be?
Oh, and here they come, running onto the field, completely naked, wearing nothing but shoes. This is an absolute... Sorry? I'm being informed that horses always look like that. This is my first time doing the Grand National.
At the end of that round, the points go to Olga, Hugh and Reese. Okay, here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to say at a job interview.
Well, it says here it's been 17 years since you were last here at this job centre, Dara.
I'd have to say shagging twin brothers. Oh, you mean workplace achievement?
No, so I don't think you quite understand. We've got a job in accounts. What do you mean? I thought you had a job for accounts.
Oh, I don't believe this. It's you. You won't know, but I swiped left on you last night.
My biggest weakness, probably misreading social cues.
Sorry, how did I hear about the job here at Yahoo Search? I'd rather not say.
No, I prefer talking like this, and that is why I'm applying for the job of taxi driver.
This gap on my CV. Yeah, I just got this really cool new hole punch.
Why do I want to work in customer service? Your query is very important to me.
Well, it's just the rise of big tech, isn't it? Technology taking all our jobs. You know, what did I do before this? I used to stand outside car dealerships going like this.
Well, I am a team player who gets on with "Shut up! I'm talking!"
Well, you're saying it's disgusting now, but what do you think a golden handshake was?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, still here if you keep banging on.
Sorry I'm late. It's just I was robbing your house because I knew you were out.
Biggest weakness? Wow, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi and also just a regular Nazi.
What qualifies me for the role of town crier, I hear ye say?
The next topic is things that would change the mood in the bedroom.
Bees.
That's quite the damp sleeve you have there, if you know what I mean.
Alexa, play Angela Zash's audiobook.
No, it's just, we're just one of those families who do everything together.
Do you mind if we put Mock the Week on while we do it?
No, it's just that when you said you were an animal in bed, I didn't think you meant panda.
Are you horny? No? Okay. Are you wearing glasses?
I hope you don't mind if Jack sits in. He's shadowing me this week.
I recently got a penis enlargement, or erection, as some people call it.
That's it. Put your finger on it. And now switch it back to match of the day.
Hey, girl, are you the Edinburgh Comedy Awards? Because I'd like to enter you repeatedly without much success.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Touch it, bop it, flick it, pull it.
Quick, before your son Reese gets back.
Shall I put my Michael Gove mask on?
The name's Glenn, and you'll be screaming for more, because what I give you will not be enough.
Down a bit, down a bit, down a bit more. And that's how you draw a graph of the UK economy.
I want to suck your dick.
I saw that guy at a job interview recently.
Do you want to see my sexy body? Well, come with me, it's in the freezer.
Well, they were out of whipped cream, but I did get milk, so we're just going to have to be vigorous.
And where's the milk from specifically?
You must work out a lot, because you fucking stink.
At the end of that round, the points go to Glenn, Laura and Reese. Right, here we go. The first subject is unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
I feel the need for speed. Well, Mr. Gove, you're not in the cabinet anymore. Go for it.
Listen, trust me, Freaky Friday seems like a laugh, and then you swap bodies with your mum and your dad comes home drunk.
Before we apes kill the final human and take over the planet, I'm just going to sit in that tire and masturbate for a bit.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. I am the father of a murdered son, the husband of a murdered wife. And I've got a podcast. So, tune in wherever you get your podcast.
The aliens have destroyed Los Angeles and Paris. We think London could be next. They seem to be targeting wankers.
Showdown at dawn. I'll be there. When is dawn exactly? It's different every day. Might be just put a time on it.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Okay, you roll over now, I do your crack.
I will kill Bill. As a rule, I'll always do the thing that rhymes with your name. Does anyone know a Chuck?
My name? I have almost forgotten it. Born under a black star, cursed and reviled. Yes, my name is Neil Johnston. And the long number on the card is 592.
Batman Returns, no problem. Fill in a label, pop him in a bag, take him to a post office.
You know, most evil overlords only become evil because they experience some childhood trauma. Is there any chance that could have happened to you, Professor Poopy Willie?
My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. It doesn't last as long if you're medically obese.
I've gathered you here today because you're the world's best superheroes and I just bought a shit ton of flat pack furniture. Now, Avengers, assemble.
The Tin Man had no heart, the Lion had no courage, and the Scarecrow had no brain. And that's how they all ended up in Liz Truss's cabinet.
And it seems the killer has left his or her fingerprints all over the crime scene. And he or she has also left a considerable amount of semen.
Batman, why do we keep the Batmobile in the Batcave? It's covered in bat shit.
I had sex last night with the North's god. Thor? I can't even piff.
I suppose I always expected my life to be a fairy tale. I guess I'm still waiting for my Prince Andrew.
Thou shalt not pass! Of Mr. Schofield, yeah. In you go.
Okay, the next topic is things you wouldn't hear on a property show.
So, as you can see, she's a bit of a fixer-upper. She needs a lot of work done, but she wants to buy a house with me, so we're looking for a new build.
Well, it's all about location, location, location. And this is a shithole, shithole, shithole.
We're here in Calais with Ahmed and Khadija for a special episode of Escape into the Country.
So basically what we've done here is we've put Nick Knowles in a cupboard and bricked it up.
You could do anything here. You could knock through that wall, you could retile the roof, but not the patio. You mustn't touch the patio.
Sandra and John are planning to sell their 3-bedroom terrace in Wigan so they can go to London to get a spot of lunch.
John and Jules have knocked through from their bedroom into the room next door. They didn't mean to, but that's Viagra for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I said you should knock one out, I meant one of the walls.
And this is where we've built the panic room, ideal for opening your next gas bill.
They've made an offer of $320, which is quite low because most houses cost thousands of pounds.
So, a year on, I've come back to see how they're getting on. Fuck me, still not finished.
Oh, you're right, it is big enough.
The previous owner did leave it in a state of disrepair, but honestly, I'm thinking about making an offer. Sorry, I'm babbling. Time of death, 4:15.
Welcome to the new show where we help millennials to buy their first ever property. Yes, this is Hitman for your gran.
Old-fashioned and some jaw-dropping views. We won't be inviting Kirsty Allsop on Question Time again.
Hi, I'm a public school twat walking towards the camera.
Well, I've put your cheeky offer into the owners, and they told me to shove it up my arse.
I don't know how to tell you this. I know you just completed, but the sweet old widowed man that you bought the house off has, well, he's tied a bunch of balloons to it and floated off into the sky.
Rupert and Jacinda are 25 years old and have a budget of £2.5 million. Wankers.
Tim and Dorothy plan to move because of the primary school situation. Tim isn't allowed within 500 metres of one.
At the end of that round, the points go to Rhea, Josh and Reese. OK, here we go. The first subject is things a sports commentator would never say.
Oh, and he's finished that race in just under 2 hours. A gruelling finish for the 100 metres and a very disappointing performance from Captain Tom.
And congratulations to my mum, who's taking home the gold medal for passive aggression.
And there he is, he's crossed the line. That jockey has just won the Grand National. He must feel 5 feet tall.
And there we have it. We finally know who has won the Ashes. Some said a tombola at a funeral was inappropriate, but it's what she would have wanted.
Well, with 3 sixes like that in a row, you have to ask, is Satan the one-day batsman England have been looking for?
It's 2046. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
And Hamilton has the lead, and look how excited his dog is.
Tonight we have coverage of the England men's team.
Well, that is a wild throw in the javelin. That is huge. Very difficult to tell where that javelin's going. Where is that javelin?
And he's reaching, and he's almost got it. And yes, Harry Potter has the golden snitch. Of course he has, the smug prick.
And that is exactly why they call him a fox in the box. A great finish, followed by shitting and screaming.
Well, that was a very delayed decision on VAR. But yes, Jeff Hurst's goal did cross the line.
Oh, and that's a firm backhand. Although I like to try reasoning with the staff.
What's the name of the guy taking the penalty? Can you find it out for me? Oh, it's gone in! Goal!
Liverpool in their away costumes there, just making their way backstage for the interval.
And what a fascinating end to the snooker. He went red, then blue, and then the ambulance arrived to take him away.
Andy Murray there with a soft lob. Happens to the best of us.
And as the lights go out for the start of this nighttime Singapore Grand Prix, the drivers shout, "Please turn the lights on, we can't see a fucking thing."
The next topic is unlikely things to hear on a property show.
Now, this next property's got a bit of showbiz sparkle. Now, do you know David Tennant? Well, the guy he played, Dennis Nilsson, used to live here.
Now, an excellent way to check if it is a load-bearing wall is to knock it down and see what happens.
Storage is often a problem, but not for me. I am Kevin McICloud.
And of course, you've got the extra room, you know, thinking about the longer term, if you want to get married and have babies, if, you know, that's something you're interested in.
This week on Location, 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 we're in Basingstoke, Basingstoke, Basingstoke.
Next up on BBC London, we've got Escape to the Country. And on BBC Somerset, it's Defend the Village from Towny Buggers.
Now, this clever couple swapped their tiny one-bed for a south-facing, detached 426-bed by simply moving to Benson's for Beds.
Now, we have had a couple of issues with the garden. We've managed to clear away most of the Japanese knotweed, but I don't know how familiar you are with quicksand.
After this millennial couple stopped buying posh lattes for an entire year, they had saved enough money for one massive latte.
And there's also the option of a fire in the living room if you need the insurance money.
Well, I asked the vendor what he thought of your offer, and he told me to shove it up your arse.
And we've been able to convert this one-bedroom flat into a three-bedroom flat just by putting a bed in the kitchen and the toilet.
I see you've put a cellar on your must-haves. Is that because you're alcoholics or perverts?
John has always wanted to convert a lighthouse, but the project has been on and off for years.
Get out! Get out!
This week on A Place in the Sun, we feature a couple who speak a second language and buy the house.
Now, you said you wanted to be near a school. How many little ones do you have? OK, how many are you expecting to have? I'm going to have to call the police, sir.
Of course, we're not sure if they're serious buyers, but when they're finished having a shit, we'll ask them.
At the end of that round, the points go to Ed, Suk and Glenn. OK, the first subject is things you wouldn't hear over a tannoy.
We apologise for the delay. Fuck knows when Brexit's happening.
The train on platform 3 has been cancelled because it said something racist on Mock the Week.
Please do not leave your children unattended. Unattended children will be removed and destroyed.
And if you look out of the window on your left, you will see Christ the Redeemer, because I've crashed the plane and this is the afterlife.
This is cashier number 5. Can I get a price check? Can I get a price check for 1 large tub of Vaseline and 1 cucumber? Oh, it's OK, he's gone.
In a moment, the flight crew will remind you you're in a metal tube which can fall out of the sky. Please pay attention as they tell you about a whistle that in no way will save your life.
This is a reminder to smokers, this is a no-smoking flight, and this is a reminder to vapors, you don't look as cool as you think you do.
Amsterdam brothels would like to apologise for the yelp of pain you just heard. Unexpected item in the shagging area.
Hello, this is your pilot speaking. Just to prove that I am not too drunk to use the tannoy jet.
Just a reminder that when we asked you to report anything that doesn't look right, we meant sort of like terrorist stuff, not just a baby wearing ripped jeans.
To avoid congestion, please walk right to the end of the platform, through the tunnel and to the next station.
Don't forget you can take advantage of many deals in store today, or go with no deal because we're British and we won a war!
If you see something that doesn't look right, please ignore it. This is England, after all. See it, feel uncomfortable about it, sorted.
This is your pilot, Captain Mohammed Qasim. Psych, it's John Smith.
This is an announcement for the man in the petting zoo. Heavy petting is not allowed. Get your tongue out of that llama.
And we've just pulled out of Paddington. Nobody expected the third film to end that way.
This is your train driver. I don't wish to alarm you, but it seems that we have travelled into space. Now, nobody... nighttime again.
OK. Next topic is unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
We are a race of super-intelligent beings who come from Uranus. Why is everyone laughing?
Welcome to the Hunger Games, or as it's also known, London Fashion Week.
The only way to defeat the evil clown is turning him off, then on again. This is IT.
Look, Rose, the way I see it, the ship is sinking and we're all going to die, so bum stuff?
Joker. A comedian becomes psychotic because people don't find him funny. Just a little warning, that's all.
Fast and Furious, the story of what happens to sex in marriage.
Oh, of course I'm not Mad Max, not with this cold. I'm Lemsip Max.
Oh, shit! Oh, that hurts so much. God, I hate living in Lego World.
There's only one superhero who can get into this frozen meal. Leave it to Thor.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Sorry? Yes, I did go to private school. How'd you know that?
Dude, where's my car? I traded it in for a bike. Oh, piss off, Greta.
I don't like to call it the One Ring. I refer to it as an unexpected item in the Baggins area.
I think this could be the beginning of a very beautiful friendship. Look, he sent me a dick pic.
Woody, Buzz, you're not the only toys that come to life. I belong to Andy's mum, and my name is Rampant Rabbit.
Do you want to know why they call me the Riddler? It's because all of my partners are riddled with STDs.
I got this role because Romesh couldn't make it. I got this role because Nish couldn't make it.
At the end of that round. At the end of and the point's going to end. Ishan Uncensored. Right, here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to hear in hospital.
I'm afraid you're going to inherit your father's low-functioning pancreas. To be honest, he's written one of the weirdest wills I've ever seen in my life.
I think you'll be pleased with me, Doctor. I got clap for the NHS.
You're not going to believe this. Your Gran's in the Marvel comic universe. Sorry, ICU. She's in intensive care.
You know, we're actually overstaffed this week. Why don't you take next Friday off?
You're telling me I can't carry out surgery because I get so nervous I can't bend my fingers? Why don't you say that to my face?
I see where the confusion's happened. When I said that your grandma had been cured, I meant in the Italian meat sense. Could you pass the focaccia?
I know you wanted your daughter to be here when you woke up, but that wasn't possible, I'm afraid, because we are still in the middle of the operation.
And if you just bend over, I'll pop my finger into your rectum. All right, well, how do you propose we kill time till the doctor can see her?
And it's now time to cut the umbilical cord. This is a weird way to open a hospital.
I am going to hit your knee with this hammer, and if you don't pay, I'm going to hit the other one.
Thanks to our state-of-the-art technology, we can show you a mock-up of what you will look like in 5 years' time. But this is just an X-ray. Yeah.
Time now to hear the baby's heartbeat, so I'll just stick this stethoscope up your fanny.
This is serious stuff. You're meant to say, welcome to accident and emergency, not A&E Sports. It's in the game.
I'm afraid your bill is £10,000. But to be fair, you have been parked here most of the day.
Mrs. McCready, your blood type is B negative, which is very much the vibe I'm getting from you.
Let's call it. Time of death, 8 o'clock, Thursday. Oh, shit.
No, let me explain. I put it up there for sex reasons.
Well, lesson learned. Never get in an argument with a plastic surgeon. I've just had my arse handed to me.
The next topic is things a sports commentator would never say.
And look at that, a hole in one. And that's the last time the Queen will sit in the front row of the javelin again. She's called what?
He's running up to the pole vault. Oh, no, sorry, that's a streaker. That is very impressive.
Oh, and the Newcastle keeper has lost his head there. These new owners do not take defeat lightly.
And the bobsleigh is well underway, with 3 bobs dead and 12 wounded.
Well, I hope this isn't the curse of the commentator, but Iorgil Balabantis, Satan rise, West
He's gone with the left jab and the right jab. A flurry of jabs. Oh, my God, this vaccine rollout is going brilliant.
And that's the final whistle. What an incredible game of Find All My Whistles. It's a real game, I invented it.
Oh, yes, that is definitely a rebound. He's married her sister.
And we're here at the weigh-in for the women's boxing, with Judith coming in at an appropriate weight and Michelle coming in at, don't be rude.
Well, which card is the referee going to get out? That is incredible. That is the one I thought of earlier.
And look at him there, taking the knee, in the worst case of cheating the Paralympics has ever seen.
To those who say that lacrosse is inaccessible to people from working class backgrounds, I would say, guards, seize them!
And they've scored with the last kick of the game, and the manager is coming onto the pitch. We're all excited, mate, but that's a bit graphic, actually.
Well, here in Belgrade, the Serbian in lane 1 has opened up quite a gap on the Briton in lane 2. Hardly surprising, lane 1 is EU passports only.
And of course, Steve, both fighters have tested positive for ketamine, but the governing bodies decided to let the fight go ahead because, well, that would be hilarious.
And he's grappling with the tentacles, but can he hold on? This is one crafty arthropod. I've not actually seen Squid Game, but this is what I imagine happened.
Listen up, virgins. This is Robot Wars.
Oh my God, he's had the gold medal taken off him for, of course, for running by the pool.
Now, this American football position is called the tight end. Now, he can go long, he can go inside his man, he's a great ball handler. Sorry, I've got a boner, I've got to go.
At the end of that round, the points go to Ivo, Reese and Ria. Okay, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear at an awards show.
Welcome to the Cost-Cutting Awards. That's it. Good night.
I can't believe I won the award for most expansive vocabulary. This makes me feel nice.
And there we go, Noel Clark.
Next up, the award for the sexiest leg joints. And the nominees are...
And the winner of the Assassin of the Year award is...
This is a fix. You people wouldn't know talent if it spat in your face. Anyway, the nominees are...
And Rio of the Year goes to Jose Mourinho. We were all glad to see the back of him.
Well, here at the Builder Awards, it's time for the big one, the most coveted of all of them. Nick Knowles is about to present the Golden Arse Crack of the Year.
We'd like to thank our sponsor tonight here at the Golden Globes. It's Persil, keeping your laundry and nominees whiter than white.
And the nominees are The Only Way is Essex, Geordie Shore, Made in Chelsea, Real Housewives of Cheshire. And the award for biggest pile of fucking shit.
It's with sadness I tell you the Turner Prize can't take place this year. Someone has fly-tipped in this venue.
There's nominations.
This is the People Who Can't Read Maps Award. Let's take a moment to think about those who couldn't be here tonight.
And next up at the National Surgeon Awards, Most Improved.
This is the National Wine Spillage Awards. Let's go to the red carpet.
And now it's time to look back and reflect on those beloved showbiz stars who've turned out to be sexual predators.
And now it's time for Best Sanitised Children's Hand Puppet. And tonight, it's a clean sweep.
And there are 10 nominees tonight for Best Clickbait Article. Number 7 will surprise you.
Please welcome the winner of Prosthetic Limb of the Year Award. Let's give him a big hand.
Wow, I can't believe I've won, once again, Worst Borat Impersonator of the Year. I guess I'd like to start by thanking my dad.
You're watching the Mogo Awards. That's music of ginger origin.
And the Mogo Awards have been cancelled this year due to Ed Sheeran not being well.
What else you got? What else you got?
Don't make me shout Mick Hucknall. Come on. Give me my dignity.
That is actually something he says whilst having sex. He says, don't make me shout Mick Hucknall.
The next topic is unlikely things to hear on a medical show.
I'm afraid your husband is stuck in the MRI scanner. I don't think he's going to pull through.
Well, mister, you're going to have to learn how to hold your drink. We've amputated your arms.
I'm not getting a pulse on his wrist. Has anyone seen the rest of him?
Tonight on One Born Every Minute, you should never say a baby is ugly, but we put this one back in to finish.
OK, you can put your penis away now. Mr. Barrowman, what did you want to talk to me about?
So you're saying you've had explosive diarrhea for an entire week? OK, sounds to me like you've got a serious case of oversharing. Yuck!
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Mr. Thompson. It's simply a case of bum-bum willy farts.
Well, this is the weirdest medical condition I've seen since that Irish guy who presses a buzzer every time he gets a boner. Come on.
Due to NHS cutbacks, we're a little short on lubricant, but not to worry.
Time of death, 12:30 a.m. Yeah, I know it's 10:30 in the evening, but I want overtime, so... Right.
Look, I know it's the first 5 minutes of an episode of Casualty, but I just think it's fine to let little Billy play on the swing with a chainsaw.
Now, come on, I am a doctor. There's nothing you can show me that's going to shock me. What the fuck is that?
So, as you can see from this X-ray, there were no broken bones in your body, but there were some racist ones, though, here.
Should we be worried? Of course we should. This man is 180 over 60, which means that he's 3.
And have you been affected by any of the issues we've discussed on embarrassing bodies tonight? Ew.
Yes, Doctor, we will be scattering Nan's ashes at sea so she can be remembered for doing what she loved. Choking dolphins.
Popcorn's ready.
Yes, rectal exams can often be awkward. I find it lightens the mood if I sing a little song while I'm doing it. One finger, one thumb, keep moving.
I got a feeling that one's going to be in the show.
At the end of that round, the points go to Laura, Hugh and Reese.
Unlikely lines from a fantasy film. But the ring was lost. Frodo looked up. This rectal exam had gone badly wrong.
I was Gandalf the Grey. But now, after only 3 washes...
Will the Mad Lord defeat the Leper Queen? Rob Beckett, Fox News, Washington.
My magic powers are strong. Put any penis in my hand and watch it grow.
Your Majesty, I have ridden here for 2 weeks on horseback to deliver this important message from your brother.
Hufflepuff? Oh, great, I'm getting bullied.
Frodo, it's so far, can't we just split a cab fare?
No, sorry, darling. No, that's a ticket. No, this is a double yellow brick road.
I am Thor. John Thor. And I am a Morse god.
'Tis I, Merlin, Grand Wizard and supplier of Premier League sticker albums. Suzanne, a shiny.
Oh no! I've been bitten by some radioactive corduroy. That means I'm going to become James Acaster Man.
No, I'm sorry, Alice. This is Sunderland.
After travelling across the dark seas and desolate plains, finally I am home. I left my keys at Clive's.
We actually find the term unicorn quite offensive. We prefer skinny rhinoceri.
Call yourself an orc? Oh, yeah, you can talk the orc, but can you walk the orc?
Do not go in there. It's an absolute bloodbath. It's literally a lion in a wardrobe. I cannot emphasise that enough. Kill the witch. Oh, my God!
Oh, what's that? The film's gone on for 9 hours and they don't know what you're doing anymore, so you just get an army of the undead to save the day? Fucking turn it in.
Yeah, that round, the points go to Ed, Hugh and James. Unlikely film trailers.
From acclaimed director Ridley Scott, Alien 7. It's just fucking ruined now.
Nigel Farage buys a guest house in Spain. How will the locals react? Find out in Casablanca.
Katie Hopkins meets up with 7 of her friends in The Hateful Eight.
God, I wish you'd become a lawyer. Nish Kumar stars in The Mummy.
He was a man. She was a woman. To cut a long story short, the end.
Vin Diesel stars as a man angry about premature ejaculation in Fast and Furious.
A woman with a past, a cop with a secret, a plumber with a shoe, a dog with a cold, a hairdresser with a Rubik's Cube. Coming this summer, random things with stuff.
Theresa May's up to her old tricks again in The Matrix.
Thor, Iron Man and the Hulk visit IKEA in Avengers Assemble.
Russell Crowe stars as a man who devours his wife and is then really pleased with himself in Gladiator.
This is the story of the last man in Nazi Europe with a foolscap folder. Saving Private Ryman.
A documentary about the losing of the Tory majority. Gone in 60 seconds.
A woman calls an election and then disappears from her own campaign in Wonder Where the Fuck She Went, Woman.
This summer, the ultimate battle for supremacy in Kramer versus Alien versus Predator versus Batman versus Superman versus Kramer.
Why didn't you become a doctor? Nish Kumar in Daddy's Home.
The Boy Who Cries Wolf 3. Honestly, this one is a real film.
Oi, hands off the chocolate. Hands off the chocolate. Keep your hands off the chocolate. We are the guardians of the galaxy.
Okay, at the end of that round, the points go to Megan and Romas. Unlikely lines from a thriller.
Boss, I've got some news about the criminal who's been impersonating Sting. He's turned himself into the police.
We've got to get out before it goes off. Oh no, I've misread the sell-by date. We've got another week.
Yes, my name is Pussy Galore. Yeah, obviously it's a code name. My real name? Oh, it's Fanny Everywhere.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery! You, in the Game of Thrones t-shirt, what did I just say about being cool?
Strapped to a railway line. Thank God it's Southern. I've got 6 hours to escape.
Whoever you are, I will find you and I will kill you. Now, can you tell me your postcode so I can pop it in the sat-nav?
Mr. Brown, meet Mr. White. I really should learn these diplomats' names.
You can beat me as much as you like, but I can't tell you where he is. So it's all set up. No one knows where Wally is.
Go, leave me behind. I love you, that's why I'm saying this. Go ahead without me. You only get one chance to play the Crystal Maze.
Oh, I'm so angry about all these people observing Ramadan. Nigel Farage stars in The Fast and the Furious.
It's male, 30 to 35, Caucasian, no obvious sign of trauma. Oh, no, wait, the head should be attached to the body, shouldn't it?
Right, we was going down to see the match with some of the lads, and some blokes got killed, didn't he? Yeah, it was murder on the Leyton Orient Express.
Oh, my God. You're the Zodiac Killer. Before you do it, I'm a Libra. Just let me know what I've got coming up.
This elevator company is corrupt, and I think it goes all the way to the top.
You can kill me, but if you do, you will never find the sarin gas canister I have placed in the president's fridge. Shit.
You try to expose corruption in my elevator company, you're going down.
At the end of that, the points go to Ed to finish. Unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
No, Mr. Bond, I don't expect you to talk. I expect you to die. Of the many STDs you've contracted, Jesus, man, pop a Johnny on!
Theosaurus, the movie, the film, the flick, the motion picture.
That's Mad Max. These are his brothers, Sad Max, Bad Max, and Glad Max. And this is a fella who started it all, Dad Max.
You might well be a Blade Runner, Ryan, but in this house we do not run with scissors.
Not only do I transform from a truck into a robot, I also do next-day delivery. My name is Optimus Prime.
Are you trying to seduce me? I just work here, man. Do you want the free Coke with the meal deal or not?
You want to return the Jedi? Of course. Credit note give you I will.
Whoever you are, I will find you, and I will... I'm so sorry, I think I've got the wrong number.
Frozen. The tragic tale of pensioners confused by gas tariffs.
The name's Bond. Tony Bond, James's brother. Don't have a license to kill, but I've got one to drive a forklift, but apparently that doesn't count for anything, does it, Mum?
Doctor Strange, you say? How strange on a scale of Zeus to Shipman?
Imagine a world where monkeys have given up tobacco. Planet of the Vapes.
So, Bond, this is your cover, working in this optician's. It's called For Four Eyes Only.
Good God, the dead have Oh, no, it's Tory Party conference, sorry.
This is Spider-Man Homecoming. And like most teenage boys, Spider-Man's at home, coming.
Go ahead. Make my voice higher.
Oh, like an Oompa Loompa.
My mama always said to me, life is like a box of chocolates, something that you panic buy at a service station on the way to visit relatives.
Come on, Governor, don't give me an hard time. I'm the Cockney Avenger. Any old Iron Man.
I am Loki, the mischief god of Norse. Why is no one else dressed up? Oh, you said dress Loki.
Okay, game that round. The point's going to add Felicity and Nish. Is unlikely movie trailers.
Stay at Chigwell Holiday Inn. Essex Plumbers for all your plumbing needs. Visit our beautiful forest. 3 billboards outside Epping.
Autocorrect the movie. Out knob in a cinnamon near Yule.
Coming soon, a man in a loincloth who lives on top of a Christmas cake. Tarzapan.
Coming soon to an illegal streaming site near you, Jurassic.Park HD Cam Japanese subtitles.mp4.
Coming soon, the harrowing tale of women standing up to harassment through illegal street racing in Me Too Fast, Me Too Furious.
Train spotting 2. We spotted 2 trains.
This summer, Captain America, Hulk and Iron Man sing Kumbaya, while Thor shows you his new hammer in Avengers Assembly.
This cinematic remake of Swan Lake is so powerful that it broke a man's arm.
Coming this summer, the sequel to La La Land. Poland.
Jesse Eisenberg is Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Network too. This time it's personal data.
She was a Hollywood actress in a sordid version of Snog, Marry, Avoid. Winona Ryder, win, own or ride her.
A Welsh thriller. The Dragon with the Girl Tattoo.
Coming soon, a man who's been announcing it for the past 3 minutes. Just do it already.
Coming this holiday season, the bug-eyed guy with the clarinet in the canteen in the first film. A Star Wars story.
Tonight, see 6 people working their arses off, while 1 man just sits in a chair.
The following movie contains scenes of a cup of tea. It's rated PG.
I thought you said you couldn't drive. I never said I couldn't drive. I just said up until very recently, I wasn't allowed. Fast and Furious 9, Saudi Arabia drift.
Lines you wouldn't hear in a superhero movie.
I am Thor, and next year I will be 5.
I've got you now, Catwoman. Your days of sitting on laptops and licking your own hole are over.
Why am I green? Well, I'm made of kale. I am the inedible Hulk.
Ah, Superman. We meet at I can literally see your pants.
Don't you call me a wanker, you're a wanker yourself. That's right. I'm White Van Man.
I'm Batman. Nice to... I'm Batman. Nice to meet you.
Yes, Peter, I know you're Spider-Man, but that definitely isn't web all over your laptop screen.
Right, I'm Captain Marvel and you're Captain America. One of us is going to have to tell Captain Birdseye he's not in this gang. His whole place stinks of fish.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? This pilot's exam is harder than I was expecting.
I have collected all the Infinity Stones, and I believe that means I'm entitled to a free coffee.
It's the Fantastic Four. Oh, no, it was stopped on the boundary, just a single.
A full-body titanium suit with armor plating? No, thank you. I'll stick to this small metal bikini.
Hi, Spider-Man, yeah. No, I've got an STI. So when you say you were swinging around New York, what exactly did you mean?
Commissioner, you sent for me. Yes, Human Torch. I need to find something in the shed.
I prescribe 50 milligrams of cheese and 60 cc's of cat hair. Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange.
They call me Catwoman because I've got fur all over me. I stink of whiskers and cat piss.
Batman, come quickly. A Thai football team is stuck in the Batcave.
Why so serious? Oh, right, because I'm a scary clown with weird makeup and I'm holding a knife. Fair enough.
I, Thor, a puddy tat.
Unlikely lines from a sci-fi film or TV show.
Okay, I've done it. The time machine is complete. Now, your mission is to go back to 1890 and milkshake baby Hitler.
Arnold Schwarzenegger versus R. Kelly. This time the predator is sexual.
We are the last survivors of a proud people. A people destroyed by a pointless war, by stupidity and incompetence. We are the conservatives.
There's an alien in your stomach, but it has to stay there because that is God's will, and this is Alabama.
So I'm the blue Power Ranger, that's the green Power Ranger, that's the yellow Power Ranger, and over there is the white the Power Ranger who wears white.
Oh, the hyperdrive has blown, Captain. We'll have to get an Uber.
Luke, I am your father, but I can't prove it because Jeremy Kyle has gone off air.
I'm not sure what they are, sir. They're not humans. I think they are Kardashians.
Fire the photon ray. Ray, fire the photon.
Yeah, Dave, it is an amazing piece of technology sent from the future to facilitate our species. If you unloaded it now and then, you'd also know it was a dishwasher.
We're going to have to open up a wormhole and go back in time. I've just sent a dick pic to my dad.
Yeah, so the rent on this spaceship is about $4K a month, but there's a cafe that does a banging avo on toast. Anyway, welcome to the Millennial Falcon.
Captain, the galaxy has shrunk. Oh, no, I just got out of a box of celebrations.
Warp factor 9 in a warp 7 limit. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh my God, it's a slimy creature. It appears to be humanoid in form. It's coming out of your vagina. No, I am not a qualified midwife, sorry.
What's that? ET phone home? You'll be doing more than phoning, mate. Brexit means Brexit.
Oh my God, is that the Terminator? Oh no, it can't be. We live in Alabama.
Here we go. The first subject is unlikely lines from a thriller.
We've got the girl. You can have her if you give us the money. Okay, but this is the rudest dating agency I've ever used.
The missiles are heading for us, Prime Minister. We need a decision now. Thank you. He's putting it to the party conference in October.
Welcome to my haunted mansion. If these walls could talk, I'd almost certainly have masturbated less.
A shark from Jaws has spawned. It's baby shark. Do.
Hand me that gun. And that magazine. There's a really good article in it on how to use this gun.
Psychology
a message from the kidnappers. They said that if I hand over Aunt Esther, they'll give us back the children. Yes, it's an Esther ransom.
Agent Jones, I need you to follow him as closely as you can. I'll be right behind you. Yeah, in fact, I know how a conga works.
Yeah, it's still there. Yep. I wish I'd never been to that perfume counter.
I don't care who you are. I will find you and I will kill you or someone of a similar racial profile.
I have a shot. I have a shot. I can take the shot. Do I have permission to fire? I have the shot. No, for the last time. Our job is to protect President Trump.
A new name and a new identity. No, I'm afraid that's not possible, Mrs. May.
I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Oh, he's refused it? Well, then I'll make the offer again, and again, and then everyone's going to make me quit. Theresa May in The Godfather.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to hand in your badge. A Blue Peter presenter cannot be caught wanking in the garden.
No, this bag stays with me at all times. It contains items that are very special to me. My testicles.
My ass is on the line here. Would you like me to take it down so you can hang the washing up?
Just when I thought the case couldn't get any worse, it didn't.
Give me a name! Give me a name! The christening is in an hour.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? No, sorry, Romesh, you just got a lazy eye. It's quite hard to tell who you are.
Okay, here we go. The first subject is unlikely lines from a horror movie.
Here's Johnson!
I had goosebumps yesterday. Well, I am a goose and it was my birthday.
Welcome to the House of Horror. Sorry, House of Freezer.
Oh, so your name's Hannibal and you're a cannibal. So what does your friend Hedophile do?
Hey guys, it's me, your token black friend from the start of the movie. I
I'm sorry, I've just seen the price of this rail ticket.
They call me Jigsaw because you have to be desperately bored to do me.
Yeah, I've got a sixth sense. It's called style. Who wants to see dead people when you've got clothes like this?
The Return of the Mummy. Oi, come back.
Your greatest fears are realized. Comedians are getting younger and you don't understand any of their references.
It's alive! Enjoy your probiotic yogurt.
Nosferatu! Manchester City won.
You know, maybe the real monster was the friends we made along the way.